Hey guys, I've had a few months off and about 150 hours of Planet Coaster 2 and I'm ready to bring you all a new series. But not just yet, first let me show you what I've been up to these past few months. I've been creating this park to try and get the ropes of the game and get some practice before I've brought you anything new. Unfortunately, my laptop is now a bit outdated for this game, so I have to run it on medium settings and I have no guests, which is sad. I also haven't been able to get the lighting feature, which is a shame. I would have liked this park to be completely finished, but since the previous update, it just keeps crashing on my save games, and I've seen something about it being the workshop being broken, but I don't know. But apart from that, this game has been a delight to play, and I can't wait to get an upgrade to play the game as intended. So let's look at the park then. You're going to see there's a lot of boxy builds, but this was just me trying to get the ropes of, the game. This was like the very first thing I bought, I made, so that's why it's so boxy. But still, I just love these plazas. It just looks so much more realistic. Here we go, onto the main street. Again, you'll see a lot of boxy builds. I really tried to not use the workshop too much, but there is a few instances where I did use it. So there's a mix of, all this is here I created myself, which I love. I wanted it to be like town square with all the advertisements everywhere, so yeah, here's the coffee shop. Got a nice little toilet in the back there. Every shop normally has one, doesn't it? I love the staff paths as well. So you'll see when we go in here, the Chief Beef Cafe. In the back there, it's where the staff go through, and there's like a staff path. Obviously no guests can go through it, only staff, sorry. Yeah, and then it goes around the back and up to a staff room and a workshop, which I love that feature. I'm so happy they brought that through. It's a shame that we can't have the guests. Well, we can. We probably could have run it, with the guests, but I just don't want to risk anything really. It's just this save just crashes constantly. When there's no guests in here and all the rides are closed, it seems to work. I don't know what's going on. I was going to wait for an update to see if they fix it, but you've waited long enough. I love this. It's got the big wheel there, and then it's like the tiny wheel. You can't see it, but yeah. You'll notice in this build, I've build on top of each other, and that's never something I've been able to do really. But with this, I don't know. I really love it. There's one thing that I've noticed that's new in the game, and that's when they're boarding on the trains and monorails on all the transport rides, they don't wait for people to get off to get on. So obviously when people are getting off, people get on straight away, so the queue time's a lot better now. I hope they do that for the coasters too, or that's normally what happens, and once they're off the seats, people just rush in. Yeah, all this area is pretty much custom built, which you can probably tell because it's all boxy, but I just love this, just the layers on layers. When I do a new series, I'm going to make it a lot smaller. The scope of this park is far too big. Yeah, I thought too big. I'm going to keep the next one just not small, but a medium park. 3 or 4 coasters maybe. And we'll see that when we get there, yeah? A lot of these are facades really, there's shops in them, but they're not really decorated inside. As you'll see. It's more of a facade. I just can't wait to get new pieces. You're very limited at the moment, aren't you? Which is probably no excuse, because the things people I've seen build so far with the pieces we've got, it's just incredible. I have not I am not that good yet. I have not got the patience. I have done other parks, but like I tried to stick to the theme, so I've done like a Viking park, a mythology park, and I tried to do a water park, but that's not my favourite feature, to be fair. Not yet. It's a bit better now they actually ride the slides though. Since the update, they actually go into the pool. Before that, like nobody was using it, so it just felt like such a waste of time making them. But yeah, I'm still hopeful for this game. I've seen a lot of hate for it at the moment, but you know, give them patience. Be patient. The first year. Just think how different it is already since launch. So much different, so much better. Alright, you'll see all these like spaces with nothing in them because I wanted this to all be filled, but yeah, my computer's just no, it's not the one for this. These are all from the workshop, these shops here. I wanted to place them just to see, like, get some ideas, you know, like inspiration by looking at them to see what they do. And you just add loads of things onto it and it just looks so much more bulky. And that's what I need to practice on, I think. Sure. Like, that's a box, but look how it doesn't look like a box. It looks so much oomph to it. That's my goal for this, is to be able to build like this. Right, shall we head to the first coaster now? The kiddie coaster, why not? It's exactly the same layout as I did last time, really, isn't it? That was like the first coaster as you walked in as well. Ah, random bench there. Let's pretend the wind moved that. I really like the how they have two separate things now as well for the priority pass, and it's not like connected on the same queue. I really like that about it. Right, I'll shut up and we'll ride this. There we go. So yeah, like I said, this is not meant to be showing off or anything. This is just what I've been up to. Like, so if you get a bit of push in the face or you go through a building, you know, don't take it too seriously. I was just trying to practice on here. I just wanted to show you what I've been up to, you know. The game runs fine, to be fair. It's just since this update. Like, I've been able to have over 6,000 guests in here with it not crashing at all. But then that update happened and it was like 10 minutes in. I don't know. They're saying it's something to do with the workshop. That's the biggest thing I've seen, but I've noticed if I turn my monorail off, it doesn't crash as quick. And also when there's no guests in. So I don't know. Something happened there. But I'm very sure they'll fix it. But I'm still amazed how good the game runs, considering like when I checked like can you run it? and it said no, no, and that was on like bare minimum recommendations. But this is running absolutely fine, as you can see. I think it's just because I don't have the card, the graphics card for the what do you call it, the lighting. I need to update that. Welcome to Athens. I think though, if we do a new park, I don't want to stick to these themes. They're gonna be so overdone. I'm gonna want to do something a bit more, I don't know, a bit more me, I guess. I just wanted to, you know, get used to some of the scenery pieces. See what we have, you know, just get a feel for everything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I didn't build them either. You can always tell because there's like layers on them. Where I struggled the most, I think. I just love these. This is one of my favourite things, the paths. Just these massive plazas. They're so good. You can put them everywhere, these little cute plazas, you know, and this is obviously where you'd get your photo and that. Ooh, they're bringing the photo, on-ride photo. I wonder how they're going to incorporate that. I'm really intrigued about that. I'm quite happy with this station, I think it looks really cool. We'll see better shots of it later. Really tried to incorporate the layers on layers. Not inside, obviously. But it definitely makes a difference, doesn't it? Right. Next up, we'll head over to the other coaster. I actually built the next coaster in a different park when I did a Athens park, like a mythology park. And I kind of just saved it and just pasted it in here. It was so easy. Like all the paths and everything. Just, that's one incredible feature. It just saves so much time. But yeah, let's ride it. It's like a Hulk inspired one, a powered launch. Honestly, it was probably one of the first coasters I actually built myself. Not the first, but one of them. Because the mythology is the one I was most excited about, so I did that park first. Just look at this queue area. It's like a maze. Did I make that station? Part of me thinks I didn't make this station, but I could be lying. I think that station I didn't make. But everything around it I did. Let's go. Ah, see that. Sorry about the bush in the face there. And going into the ground. It's, you know what it is? It's using the tree brush, which is really cool, but, you know, collision sometimes is the collision on it's really bad. Ooh, floating bush. And like obviously I forget some bits. I wanted to do a live recording, but like, you know, I can't do it because of the fan. It's too noisy. The microphone picks it up too much. I think I need to use OBS Studio or something so I can put a filter on so it can't cancels it out, but I haven't like managed to hack that yet. That's a goal for the future. Start doing it out of OBS. I do it on Wondershare at the moment. That's where I edit all my videos. Just really simple. You haven't built any flat rides yet, like, you know, custom built flat rides. I'm not there yet, I'm just not used to it at all. I sort of, everything you see with the flat rides, that's all from the workshop. Right, we'll go show you the monorail now. I don't know what happened, guys, but when I was recording, I didn't even know I did this, but apparently I've deleted the whole building. So there we have floating roofs and flags, but I'm going to put some pictures of what it actually looks like. I could have re-recorded it, but yeah, I'll insert them in a bit, and then we'll hop on the monorail, then we'll head to... Ooh, push in the face. We'll head to the water park, which actually, considering it's not my favourite part, I think it looks really good. I think I did a... Not, I'll let you be the judge of that. Right, insert pictures now. That looks a lot better, right? It doesn't look amazing or anything, but... I was so proud of that, with like being on top of the hill as well. Felt really the word. Really accurate. Right, water park we go. That was quick, eh? Oh, I love this. This was just a really weird project, just kind of... I don't know what my inspiration was for it, but... I just kept building onto everything. I love how you come out here and it's just a load of stairs, and then you go in there, you get your splash stuff or whatever, your lilos and that. Then I'll show you the rest in a sec. Going down to the train station now. We've got a train station, I've got a train going one way, which we're going to ride at the end, and we've got the monorail going the other. It's definitely easier to build on this, it really is. So yeah, where were we? We get the lilos and stuff there, and then where are we going? Oh yeah, up the next one. Is we get Alidos. So random. But, you know, I'm just like I say, I was just playing around. I've noticed that under the roofs, I don't know if you've noticed it, they're always this colour, yellow. And you can't change it. Here we go. Too shabby. Okay, and that's where you get changed, the changing rooms. And then we've even got another layer on top, which will go up now. That's a surf coaster which we'll ride soon. We'll go around the water park a bit first. And up here is more like a little food court. And also you get some great views from up here as well, the coaster and the whole water park. Don't ask me why I called the park Millian. It's... I didn't know what to call it, and I was listening to Christina Milian, can't remember what song, but wasn't there? Milian Park, that'll do. But yeah. That was my creative process on that. Right, let's check out this water park then. You only ride one of the slides. Once you've been on one, you've been on them all, haven't you? I know I ride two. There's the wave pool. It tells me those waves wouldn't stay in the pool like base there. There needs to be a way as well, like people have to get changed, because people walking around the whole park in their bathing suits, which doesn't make any sense because there's no water park around any other bits. They need to do like an area, like they can't go beyond it without a bikini. It just looks strange. I think a lot of people wouldn't mind people being in the bikinis, alright? Yeah, it just feels unrealistic. I'm not sure they'll do anything about that, but hey-ho. Oh yeah, didn't tell. Florida, absolutely incredible, guys. Even though I sprained my neck, this is something that happened on a Rip Ride Rocket in Universal Studios on the first day. It was absolutely amazing. You know what, I didn't even feel the pain until I got home. And then I went to see, I don't know what you call them. They were saying I've sprained my neck. Ugh. Guys, Velocicoaster and Iron were just absolutely insane. And what else was there? One in SeaWorld. Manta, is it? Not Manta, that's good though. Mako. Oh, I love Mako. Right, let's ride a slide. Yeah, these don't just automatically test, you have to press test, don't you? A bit fast that, wasn't it? It looks good though. I did really enjoy making this pool area, if I'm honest. Because it's like something I've never really done. It probably would have been better if I used more slides and stuff, but I find them quite difficult at the moment. I haven't really, you know, like I said, water parks aren't really my thing. Even though in Florida, Volcano Bay looks amazing actually. I had more fun in Aquatica. That was brilliant. Probably because it was quieter though as well. Like you were literally just walking on all the slides. Great wave. No, that was Typhoon Lagoon. Ah. Those water droplets are pretty cool, aren't they? That was a good thing they put in. Yeah, but Velocicoaster, guys, we ranked all the coasters and that was my ultimate. We went on the front, on the back. We went on the back twice. I think, yeah, we went on the back twice because it was the best bit. You just get thrown around so much. Iron, I mean, I think I was hyping it up to be like really scary. So when I first rode it, I was like, oh, that wasn't that bad actually. But then we went on it again and then we went on the back and oh my god. It was crazy. We were panicking as well because like it was only open every other day. I don't know what was wrong with it. Maybe because it's out of season or something, I don't know, but anyway, that's enough about Florida. I could sit here and talk about it all day. Hope you're enjoying this park. This is like a lazy river going around it as well, which it does work. Not as fast as I would like it to though. I didn't realise you could, you know, as you're building the pool, you could put them on. So I placed every jet. And it's a big lazy river, you know. That was a bit of a ball ache. But now I know for next time. I don't think I'll do water park on the next one. Unless you guys want it, but... yeah. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, to be fair. But it's going to be a smaller park, for sure. I know that. Maybe a shorter season as well. Maybe 10, 20 episodes, most. Right, time to ride the surf coaster. That was really cool in SeaWorld, to be fair. Not my favourite. My partner, he loved it, but... yeah, I liked it. It felt really strange standing up. And being able to, like... yeah. I should have rode it again, really. But let's go. Not too shabby for my first surf coaster I've ever built. I did have the one in Florida in my head a lot, to be fair. Right. Off to the monorail now. Right, let's go. Off to, what would you call it, Viking land, I guess. Yeah, it's Viking land. And then that's the last land. I made these monorails really fast just because the queues were ridiculous for them. I did them like at top speed. Which I think monorails are quite fast anyway, aren't they? So it's not too unrealistic. I really do love this theme though. I think I just love the wood, the way it looks. Put a lot of effort into making like that station as well. teacups that was off the workshop. It's so cool that you can just design every flat ride theme. Because there's nothing biking about teacups. Now there is. I can't wait for them to add more though. I think they definitely need to bring sci-fi back. Not too fussed about Wild West, but it is a common theme in theme parks, so it would be nice to have. I've never really done much of it. Sci-fi 100% though. They need a few for sci-fi, I think. What'd you do? Fantasy, we want fantasy back, definitely. Ooh. And I definitely want like a... what was it called in the last one? Well, they had all different types of buildings from around the World Fair. Something like that, but on a bigger scale, I reckon. Even if they just like released certain countries and then just had more items in that, and then you can just purchase the ones you want then. I just love this area. This gift shop, this is from the workshop as well. But I need to delete the paths because people just walk through walls. It's, you know. Let's pretend we didn't see her trying to walk through a wall. Shipwrecked. Horse. What else would you call a swinging ship? I'm going to ride the wooden coaster. They're definitely my favourite coasters to build, the wooden ones. I think in every build I'll ever do of a Planet Coaster, you'll always get a wooden coaster from me. Maybe 2. I just love the way they look. I need to fill these with glass. Well, I won't now, but that'd be nice. I was, you know, I was imagining that being glass, so you could take photos as it comes in and out, you know. Right. Let's ride it. This is one of those things which is a shame that I haven't got the lighting effect on here, because it goes in and out of the ground and there's not really much light difference. If anybody wants, I'll upload this to the workshop and somebody else can go on and they can show me what it's meant to look like. That would be great. Considering this is my first proper park, like I really like how it's not too different from the first game, because I mean in some ways it's a lot different, but when it comes to building and stuff it's very similar, so I kind of caught on quite quick. Oh, the way you can separate, you know, objects by certain meters as well, I love that. Anyway, I'll shut up. Ah, this is what I mean though, sorry. This would be great with it all being dark and stuff in here. That's what it's meant to be, isn't it? One day we'll see what it looks like. Let's go. Called that What Lies Beneath. I thought that was a pretty good name for it as it's going underground. But that would look so cool, wouldn't it, with the lights, the new lighting system. But yeah, I'll come back to it at a later date when I've updated my laptop and we can look at that again. Or I'll just look at it. I love making these little plazas everywhere. Perfect. Monorail going over. That's perfect. Great. It's time to head. Well, we're gonna take the train right back around the park again, and then we're gonna. That'll be it then. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this, you know, because obviously to give you some ideas of how I've been building and stuff, what to look forward to in the next series, which hopefully shouldn't be too long. I think I was just waiting to get this park finished, and because I kind of just give up on it in the end because it kept crashing, and that's why I'm releasing it now, like proper unfinished. But yeah, but now it means I can move on to something else, because I didn't want to start anything else until I wanted the next thing I did to be a series. So ride the train. The things you can do in this game, there's just so much potential, isn't there? The tree brush, I tell you what I like that for the most is the rocks. Being able to just like brush the rocks on, because placing them individually is just, it takes a long time, doesn't it? But when on this train ride you will see some floating trees. Please forgive me. I wasn't that this was literally just to get people around the park because it was so big. So yeah. One thing I did on this as well, I've made it go over paths. It would be cool if you could have like a barrier come down when you go over the paths. You know, for like a future update, that would be a great idea. Do we not have that on the Planet Zoo? I can't remember now. Maybe Crossing? I really don't play Planet Zoo that often, I should. I just find looking after the animals far too hard. And it's just a very chill game. I've been playing Mana Lords lately as well. That was fun. But yeah, I don't like the battle, like fighting or anything, so like all I've been doing is building, so that's run its course now. So I started playing City Skylines, the first one, and oh, I forgot how much I love it. City Skylines 2 is great, and it's got so much potential, but it's just, with this computer laptop, it's not the game's fault, it's me with a bad laptop. I just can't play it to its full extent, really. Well, a lot of people can't actually, so that is the game's fault, because there's so much about the engine, but I'm sure they'll fix it. Been a bit quiet of late, haven't they? What I didn't realise is they had released actually another content creator pack for City Skylines 1. Of course I bought it, the Mountain Village. It's so nice. Yeah, let's pretend there's actually a building there, and it's not just floating roofs. I wonder when I did that, you know. Obviously, if I'd actually finished this park, this would all be decorated around here. And there'd be like a fence around the park as well. I'm ready to move on. I think my favourite part of this park though is the main entrance. Even though it is boxy, I can see so much potential in the future for what I could be doing. Also, more interior things so you can decorate inside interiors. I mean, I don't know if they'll ever release that, but that would be cool, wouldn't it? I don't know, like, just like things you'd find in restaurants, like tables with all like cutlery on them and stuff, and condiments, kind of thing. A drinks machine, I don't know. Pictures. Carpet. Basically The Sims. This game's brilliant. I do love it. That tree is beautiful. Trunk. The vegetation is really, it's so much better than the first one. It could be better, like Planet Zoo, but I mean, I guess they're thinking, why put trees in a theme park building game? In a zoo, it's like required. Still. Right. That was that. I guess it's time to say goodbye now. Thank you for watching, guys. And I can't wait to be bringing you a new series. Let me know in the comments what kind of park you want to see. But bear in mind, I want to keep it like a small park. Not a mini park, but like just like a Fort Park, you know. Like Fort Park's not that big. So yeah, just keep it. This is far too big. Yeah, thanks for listening to me babble on for the past 45 minutes or so. Good to be back. I'm gonna leave you with a few pictures at the end. I've turned all the graphics up so you can see it's full. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.